fastball here this evening. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gonzalez is retired, and there's one away. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
One out, nobody on. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Juan Santana, and he misses again. Ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Just underway here in San Francisco. Swing and a ball lined down in the left field corner, but this will be foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Eric Van Benschoten, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Bobby Rayburn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And the home crowd is absolutely eating this up. Led off the home half of the first with a triple, and they're applying the pressure right from the get-go.
Standing in now, Garrett Matthews, and he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
2-2, here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about it. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on it. Into the box, Blake Kyle. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Roll, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Riddick is after it. He's got it 1 away. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Roll?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Matthews stands at first with 1 out. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Now at the plate, Mitch Whitehead. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Coming to the plate now, Parker Floyd, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 3-2 pitch. Softly hit out to short. And a glove flip for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Second inning now from San Francisco. The Giants lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Jose Vigil, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Hit to third. Domaromo scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now to the plate, Antonio Felix. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Benito Almonte. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's outside for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he'll snap one over to first, but the runner's back easily. Line drive to left. Phelps is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, Nate Martin. A pause and the 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Phelps is there, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 1 and the Marlins 0. Next to bat for the Giants, Ramon Domaromo. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the 1st out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And be on the lookout today because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate as well.
So in now for San Francisco, Chad Taylor. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, they got to him in the 1st inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Voyles is over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone. It'll be the pitcher. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Gonzalez waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Eli Riddick, and they'll need him to get something going here. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The pitcher, Eric Van Benschoten, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now the payoff pitch home. He squares and it's in the air. And the catch is made for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Junior Gonzalez, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit out towards second. He's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from AT&T Park right after this. Digging in, Bobby Rayburn. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Garrett Matthews. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1 and 2. Rayburn aboard here at first with nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Blake Kyle. Up high, 2-1 now. Three and one. Scorched to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Standing in now, Earl Phelps. 1 and 2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
In now, Mitch Whitehead. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. Now at the plate, Parker Floyd, 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Ramon Domaromo. And that one stayed up a little high. Chad Taylor is on deck. The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box, Chad Taylor. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Whitehead at third, Floyd on second, Domaromo at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Grant Murphy. The ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 4 and the Marlins nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shane Voyles comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Hit hard up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Into the box, Juan Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jose Vigil. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Taylor ranges to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Bobby Rayburn.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
3-1 the count now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Now batting, Garrett Matthews. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there on the first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in, Blake Kyle. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Riddick moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they're in front 4-0. Now in the box, Antonio Felix. He drew a walk his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping in, Benito Almonte. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Stepping into the box, Nate Martin. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Hit the other way out toward right field. Matthews is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Miami down in order. They trail here 4-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Earl Phelps. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Almonte fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So striding in, Mitch Whitehead. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So striding forward now, Parker Floyd, a hit in 2 tries so far. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Vigil is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Eli Riddick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Derek Shaw will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here's the 2-1 home. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
you could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Junior Gonzalez, a little bouncer. That rolls foul, and he'll do it again. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Matthews over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 4-0. Carl Davis enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 25, Carl Davis.
Digging in to try it again, Ramon Gamarromo. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Chad Taylor holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Into the box now, Grant Murphy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a bunt attempt here. This will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Taylor, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything.
In now, Bobby Rayburn. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Garrett Matthews will be next. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Garrett Matthews. He chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Full count still. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Count still full, 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They lead it 4-0. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Shane Boyles, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A 1-1 home. It's taken down and in for a ball. Line drive to left. Phelps arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Juan Santana. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Matthews looks up, and it's gone into the arcade section. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, he's been absolutely cruising until now. The bad news is he gave up the long ball. The good news is he's still up 3 runs this far along in the game. Solo home runs aren't going to beat you very often, so you just have to let them go when they happen.
Stepping in now, Jose Vigil. In the air, down the line in left. Phelps is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Antonio Bailey.
So digging in now, Antonio Felix. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Marlins 1. Digging in, Blake Kyle. He flew out in his last at bat. The 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Earl Phelps. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Standing in, Mitch Whitehead. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Phelps, base runner at first with 1 out. Skied into straightaway right. Vigil is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman, Parker Floyd.
Digging in once again, Parker Floyd. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Swinging a soft liner in there, the base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
In now, Ramon Domaromo. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Chad Taylor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Settling in now, Chad Taylor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Boyles is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back in San Francisco following this. Ready now for the Marlins, Benito Almonte. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he struck him out. One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. So coming to the plate, Nate Martin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. That misses 1 and 2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Coming to the plate now, Eli Riddick. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carlos Escalona will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Albert Borland will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Kenji Suzuki is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slider's in for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Gonzalez has it, and there's one down now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bobby Rayburn. Bases are empty, one man out. Cue shot here out towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. Striding in, Garrett Matthews. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay, as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. David Moore comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Albert Borland, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike two, swinging.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
Full count now, 3-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Into the box, Junior Gonzalez, who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Shane Boyles. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Rod Grace gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Juan Santana will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Borland rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
I guess that's what you call a one-man gang. Blasted a home run earlier in the game and gets the double this time around. If he can get a little help from his friends, they could do some serious damage.
Standing in now, Jose Vigil. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 2-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Miami down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-2 the final score tonight. San Francisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Grant Murphy pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.